Hello, hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for being here. All right, we're down to, I think, 3 different zodiac signs. Let's see who we got. Scorpio, Cancer, and Libra. All right. So we're going to do the next soulmate energy reading here. I've already channeled. I've been channeling through music. So before we see which sign it's for, I'm going to read my channeling to you. And then we're going to jump in. So take what resonates, leave what does not fit. This may or may not be your energy. You'll have to use your discernment. Remember that the zodiac sign that comes up could be your sign or the sign of someone that you're dealing with in your different placements. Venus, North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, okay? Yeah, and remember, he could be she could be he. Put yourself where you go in the story when it comes up, if it resonates, kind of thing. So anyways, all right, so this channeling that I got, the first song that came up was Amazed by Lone Star, okay? And right away, you know, these are two people that are in love, okay? But there's also people that really don't want you guys to be together, is kind of the vibe I was getting. So from Amazed Lone Star, it says, I can hear your thoughts. I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. It just gets better every time. Everything you do amazes me. And this is, I feel like, coming from the Divine Masculine. It says, I love this. So the message that I got from my guides was that he loves the smell of your skin. He thinks your hair is so beautiful. Every time he's with you, it feels like the first time, and he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. Now, your song to him, Divine Feminine, was Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis, and it says, I closed off from love. I didn't need love, right? Time passed before I knew I was frozen. So, closed off from love, didn't need love. Time passed before I knew it, I was frozen. I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. You cut me open, I keep bleeding love. And so I got, you two are so in love, but you have people who think you're both crazy for wanting to be with each other. You do feel drained from this situation, but you're also the type, it's like, I'll be wearing the scars for all to see, okay? And then I got 2 other songs. I'll Never Love Again by Lady Gaga, and I'll Be Your Crying Shoulder by Edwin McCain. And it talks about, no, it's called I'll Be by Edwin McCain. And so it says, I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest man of your life. You're my survival, my living proof. Tell me we belong together, okay? So that's the channel, and I'm getting, oh, I burnt my little cloth here. That's the channel I got for whoever this is, guys. I do have some questions that we're going to ask. We're going to ask, number 1, who's trying to keep you apart and why they want to keep you guys apart? And then I want to see what you guys think and feel about one another and what you love the most about one another. That's the energies that Spirit had me write down to ask about, okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle and see who we're going to read for. I'm probably just going to lay them down and feel the energy. I just wanted to mix them up. All right, Spirit, who's this channeling for? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node placement? Not that. Hold on, y'all. It's kind of between 2 here. Okay. Libra. All right, Libra. Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node placement. You could be the Libra. You could be cross-watching for a Libra, and this may still resonate. All right. So let's see. What is the energy of the connection before we get into the questions, Spirit? Oh, goodness. Where's this connection at right now between these two? All right. You guys are definitely in love with one another. There's a lot of scars between you guys, right? Divine Feminine. I think most of these scars, though, are outside people interfering with this connection, right? You got people that want to keep y'all apart. They think you're crazy for wanting to be with one another, right? Let's see. What is the energy of this connection at this moment, Spirit? Where are they at with this situation? Your angels say wait and bide your time for better results. So it's like you two are probably not together at the moment. Okay, you're waiting. It's like waiting for something to happen here. Your angels are telling you to be patient. Be patient. So it's like you two are waiting on one another possibly here. Let me get one more. Did one flip? Hold on, let me see. Can y'all see me shuffle? I don't know. Did one flip? No. Okay. Look, I did. It's, y'all, I'm telling you, Spirit is on point. It says, be patient as your angels are working to reveal your life's purpose and mission to you. So you two have a purpose together, okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine. When you guys become two awoken beings, right? You're both on the same page. You both gone through the same healing. You got a mission to fulfill. And look at these mirroring numbers, 0550. So I feel like you're both going through a lot of changes in your life right now, okay? And so 2424, that's saying be patient. That's what, 2 6s? So maybe Google these numbers, angelic numbers, see what they got to tell you, okay? 0550, 2424, okay? Those are both very mirroring numbers, right? You got 2211. Visions in your third eye are coming in the form of telepathic waves from your twin flame. So you guys are definitely, you know, on the same page telepathically, energetically. I do sense that. So let's get into the questions here. Why do people want to keep y'all apart? And then I'm going to get into y'all's energy a little bit more. But first, let's get down to the nitty gritty, right? Let's get to the tea of the situation here. Spirit, why do people want to keep these two apart? I'm going to pull on both sides because I feel like there's people on both sides of the equation here. Like maybe it's friends or family members, ex-lovers of y'all's. I don't know. I think you got people working against y'all on both sides. Yeah, you got people trying to hold this partnership back on both sides, okay? You both have snakes in the grass is what I'm hearing that are trying to keep y'all apart here. This masculine, though, divine feminine, he just thinks you're the most beautiful thing ever, okay? He just doesn't, I mean, he's amazed by you. And that part where it says, I'll be the greatest man you ever knew. I'll be better when I'm older, okay? That could mean that, you know, you guys, there's been some time that's passed since y'all were in connection possibly here. Let's just see. On the masculine side, okay. So masculine could be going through some sort of breakup at this time or just rest or healing, okay? This masculine, whoever's trying to keep him from you, he feels defeated by these energies is what I'm getting, divine feminine, okay? This is someone who expects him to toe the line, I'm hearing. So this is someone in the masculine's life who doesn't really feel like he has a right to say anything. I don't know why. Why? Why is that, Spirit? They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear it, I'm hearing. Whoever, you know, it's like this is someone who he feels like he can't open up to. He doesn't really trust anybody to reveal his true emotions. Okay, it's either he doesn't feel like they're listening or they just don't care. Okay? Whoever is trying to, you know, keep y'all apart. There's some kind of regret here. This masculine regrets whatever ending you two had in the past, divine feminine. Or they're just going through a lot of emotional regret in their life, a lot of changes right now. They're healing, okay? But what is the energy that's closest to this masculine that is interfering with his connection with the divine feminine? It could have to do with addiction or a friendship, right? Somebody he celebrates with. This is the energy that I feel like is interfering the most on his side of things. A friend, possibly, or just, you know, some energy. I mean, this is an energy of addiction or drinking, partying. Someone that, you know, he likes to have a good time with. That he could be currently going through he could be breaking free from this person, from whoever this person is, though, right? at this time. That's the person on his side of things, okay? Let me get another deck and let's see about on your side of things, Divine Feminine. All right, Spirit. On the Divine Feminine side of the equation, who is who is the person that's trying to keep Divine Feminine from her masculine here? What is the connection between the Divine Feminine and the person or people that are keeping her apart from her masculine here? Whoever is in your corner, Divine Feminine, they're angry. They're an angry energy here, okay? Why? Because they want your loyalty. Whoever this person is that's on your side of the equation, this is someone that expects you to be loyal to them, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles energy, it's someone that you've known for a very long time. This person, it's like they're trying to block your truth from you. What? Let me see. Who is this? What is this person's energy? The person who is expecting Divine Feminine's loyalty, expecting Divine Feminine's. It's like they're angry, Divine Feminine. They're angry that you're loyal to your masculine. Okay, that's the energy of you carrying these scars for all to see. You don't care. I don't think you care. Maybe in the past you cared. You don't care anymore. You don't care if they know that you're loyal to your masculine. You're willing to carry these scars and it's making somebody angry. Yeah, somebody's defensive. Somebody's like trying to block you, but you're standing your ground. Okay? If you're not doing it in the physical, you're definitely doing it in the spiritual realm. You're standing your ground. This is someone you're defensive against. Okay? That maybe you thought was loyal to you. Maybe it's a family member or a friend that you thought was loyal to you. That at one time you thought you knew this person, but something now it's like you see this person like interfering with you and your masculine energy, and so you don't trust this person. You don't give them your loyalty anymore. You feel like you never really knew this person. Yeah, you've released whoever was in the way on your side is what I'm seeing, Divine Feminine. You've already stood your ground against whoever this energy is on your part, and you've released them. Yeah, you had the strength to release this person, to hold back from whoever this person was. But at one time, this is somebody that, you trusted, that you were loyal to, that you thought was loyal to you. You thought you knew this person's truth, and what did this person do that made you, showed you who they really were? Like they did something, Divine Feminine, that showed you who they really were. What did they do? They gave you some kind of, you received some news. You found out some information about this person that made you see this person in a new light. Okay? You could have known this person. You have a childhood connection with whoever that person is, right? Page of Wands, they may have blocked messages. They may have like stepped in the way of you receiving some sort of information from or about your masculine even, and you found that out, okay? Yeah, so you called judgment on whoever that energy is. Whoever that was in your circle, Divine Feminine, they're facing karma right now for interfering in this connection, right? They're facing karma for blocking some sort of message that about your Divine Masculine, okay, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, they betrayed you and they betrayed your masculine. And you received some sort of information about that, right? A download, whether it's a download from spirit or, you got some hardcore proof in the physical. You know about a betrayal, that this person who was being a this person was being a false person. They were pretending like they were loyal to you. The whole time they were setting up this betrayal. You caught on to what was going on and you stood your ground. And so you changed the energy. You had the strength to change the outcome of what they thought was going to happen here. Okay, is what I'm seeing. So now your masculine over here is breaking free. He's really in a lot of regret. He regrets trusting a friend here. Okay? He could be struggling with some sort of obsessive, addictive type energy even. Okay, tell me why does this person on the masculine side want to keep y'all apart? Like, what is that person? Yeah, because the masculine's becoming unstuck, right? They want to keep this masculine stuck in this energy of feeling defeated, stuck in this energy of being under their thumb, I'm hearing. Stuck in the energy of towing the line and doing whatever this person says they should do, right? It's like they didn't want this masculine to step into his confidence, into his own power, to see who he is as divine masculine. They didn't want this masculine to even be able to feel his emotions for this divine feminine. They wanted to keep him numbed up, drugged up, okay? Hidden from himself, because your masculine is somebody powerful. Remember, y'all have a mission to fulfill. Whatever your mission is, it's life-changing, it's world-changing, I'm hearing. It has to do with like promoting peace. It has to do with world-changing events, is what I'm hearing. You and this masculine. So they wanted to keep him stuck because whoever they are, they don't want the world to change. They don't want this event to happen. Why don't they want this event to happen? Because it's going to affect them. It's going to affect them. Oh yeah, you guys stepping into y'all's intuitive energy, your high priest, high priestess's energy. That means that there's going to be an action taken in regards to some sort of confusion that whoever these energies have been in your life, they planted. These energies I'm talking about, they're plants. They've been planted in your lives by the enemy, okay? Is what I'm hearing, to stop y'all's work, to delay y'all's work. It's right. That's what I'm getting, because y'all's work has something to do with options moving forward, right? But I'm getting like worldly work here. Okay, you guys are light workers. You guys are game changers, I'm hearing. Okay, so they didn't. It's like you guys stepping into your intuitive. Look, you guys rising, stepping into your intuition here. You and this masculine means once y'all embody this energy, there's going to be a change. There's going to be an action that's going to take place, that's been written in the ethers, that's going to take place, okay? That's going to open up some options, and it's going to defeat some sort of confusion here. But it's not, it's your role in the collective. It has something to do with your role in the collective. It has something to do with belief systems. It has something to do with peace, okay? Oh my goodness, let me see if I can kind of see what that is. Hold on. Since we're talking about y'all's mission work. So this is deeper than like y'all's lover relationship, okay? Yeah, you guys could be teachers, right? You're like teachers in this collective energy. Okay, you've been doing what you've been going through right now is just kind of like your studies, your initiations. Okay, that's why bleeding love. It's like you've been tested. Your love has been tested. You say you're unconditional loving. You say that, if you're here to create peace in the world, to talk about peace, to be peace in the world, you first have to go through the conflict that wants to try to rob your peace. And it's like proving yourself, right? It's like proving yourself that you are a peacemaker despite the conflict, right? Despite the obstacles. It's like if you are here to plant seeds of peace, you're going to go through things that are going to try to tell you otherwise, that are going to try to distract you and make you feel like you're not who God says you are, right? But you overcome you've gone through these spiritual battles, you've gone through these battles within yourselves and in your connection. It's like you go through these things to overcome. It's like, I'm not saying you got to prove yourself, but in a way, it's like, yeah, you're showing who you are through all that you've been through, okay? It's like, and who you are peacemakers, you're teachers. You're on the right path, okay, is what Spirit wants you to know. It's got something to do with the future, children, okay? It has something to do with our children and our future, guys. I don't know who y'all are or what y'all got going on, but it's a big deal in the ethers is what I'm getting, okay? Tell me about y'all's mission work. Tell me about their mission, Spirit. What can you tell me about their mission? Their life's purpose. What can you tell me about these two's life purpose? Whoa, goodness. That's too many. Trust. Yeah, so y'all have had to, this is part of your initiation, learning about trust. How to trust your feelings and your dreams that are going to guide your path, right? Having the strength to trust your intuition is these are like you guys being everything you've been going through has been your preparation. It's been you gaining the tools, the wisdom, the knowledge that's needed for where your mission is taking you. Music and support. Yeah, you guys are here to bring joy into the world in some way. Right? Your life purpose will fully support you. Your connection to music, and I'm channeling music right now, right? This is what I channeled. It's healing for yourself and others. So maybe you guys, are musicians, are poets, are writers, or you're speakers, okay? But maybe your mission is to speak about the strength of trusting in spirit, trusting in everything's going to be all right. It's like bringing hope and faith and peace into the collective. This is what you and your person, y'all's mission has to do with. So everything y'all are going through up to this point, these people trying to keep you apart, you guys, having to hold on to your love for one another, right? Not letting people tell you, it's like not letting people try to tell you who your person is, but trusting your heart on who you know your person is, right? That's building strength and trust in this connection, which is actually, if you guys are meant to be like famous or something, right? You're going to need the support of one another. You're going to need to know who each other is in order to support one another for the journey ahead, right? It's like you guys are going to be supporting the collective with whatever music or whatever you're writing, whatever this is. But first you have to learn the strength of your connection, and you have to learn the strength of y'all's trust for one another. Because when you get out in the world, if you don't know yourself and if you don't know your person, your partner, the world will tear you up, right? You're here to plant seeds of light and peace and faith and trust, right? But if you don't know your truth about those things before you get sent out into the world, sent out onto your mission, then instead of you being able to support like you're being sent to do, you're gonna I'm hearing, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything, right? So it's like the thing that it's like your anchor is one another. Your anchor is this relationship with one another and the trust that you have in y'all's bond with one another. So y'all been having to go through the ringer, okay, to find your way back to each other. And as you do that, it's going to strengthen the trust between y'all. It's going to strengthen the bond, and it's supporting y'all. It's showing you that when you face the world, okay, you have the support of one another, and that's kind of what you need in order to be able to give the support out to your purpose here. So this is why you've had these plants in your life by the enemy. The enemy has planted these for your masculine, it's been some sort of addiction with a friend, okay? For you, divine feminine, I think it's been about your loyalty. That's where the enemy was coming in through people in your lives to test you, to that was your Achilles heel, right? That divine feminine, yours was being maybe too loyal, too trusting, too naive when it came to people that were close to you. Masculine's was about rejecting his emotions, numbing himself to his feelings, feeling like he had to listen or bow down to some other energy here, feeling like he would never gain his freedom from whatever that is, that he would never heal. That's his Achilles heel, right? But you guys are each other's anchors, this connection that y'all share with one another. Okay, because you're both going to be, or you are, maybe you're both already well known. I don't know. Yeah, you're both going to be speaking about freedom. I'm talking spiritual freedom, energetic freedom, the freedom that is our birthright. This is part of y'all's mission. It's like you guys are, I don't know if you're activists or you're just out here loving on people and setting people free. Okay? Reminding us that we are free. That we don't have to live the way that, the enemy conditioned us to believe we had to live. That when we lean on God and we trust in spirit and we know thyself, we know who we are, that gives us the true birthright, which is freedom. Freedom of choice. Joy, peace, bliss, I'm hearing. You and your person, you guys have seeds planted in you that you're meant to plant in the collective. And that's why these people were planted in your lives, to try to distract you, to put obstacles in your path, to test you. Okay? But remember, all of this is giving you the tools that you're going to need when y'all do come into union here, and when you do come into this alignment with your life's purpose. Yeah, it's the practice. Look, I can't make this up. Everything has been for practice, right? For preparation. And it's been your families. Okay? It's been the family on both sides of the coin here that has been, you know, testing y'all, getting y'all prepared, giving y'all the practice you need for when you go out to the world and you have to stand united. Because when you guys go into the world and you start talking about freedom and peace and love, and, you know, in a world that's been chaotic up to this point, like, you're going to have a lot of adversity. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to tell you you're crazy, or you're living in la la land, or, you know, so maybe y'all's story, maybe even y'all's story of coming back into union is supposed to be like this inspiring story. It's like, it's another tool, right? It's like you speaking your story, y'all speaking y'all's experience, what you go through, and how you're coming back together in union. Like, that's that music of that story. It's supposed to give others, like, encouragement, truth, hope. I don't know, but y'all's ability to trust each other, to lean on one another, is going to be huge, because this is y'all's test. That's all these obstacles that have been sent between you guys, right? Your ability to gain your freedom from these things is huge. People are going to want to know, how did y'all do it? What got you through it? How did you know that you know, you and your person are meant to be on this mission? Where did you get the strength from? And you're both going to learn, like, I feel like you're both going to tell your stories, and it's going to be, it's like this beautiful sonnet that needs to be written. I'm hearing music, right? It's like the divine orchestrating. The divine is the conductor of this music, of this connection. And I'm seeing the divine, I'm seeing hands do this with, you know, like a conductor right now. It's the music of your souls that are being sung into the collective, and it's really beautiful. And, you know, you're both gaining your freedom from your past. You're gaining freedom from your insecurities. You're gaining freedom from your trust issues. You guys are being given a gift of strength from the divine. And even if you can't see it right now, Spirit's saying believe it, because that's what's going to set you free. Okay? Divine Feminine, I feel like you've already overcome, right? You've already battled, you've stood your ground, you're getting some good news after you were given your loyalty and trusting in the wrong energies here. It's like you're not as trusting of those energies. It doesn't mean you're not trusting. It's just you have discernment. So you've learned discernment. That's the tool you've learned, Divine Feminine. You've learned how to trust in yourself, how to trust in your divine, how to trust in spirit, right? And you've learned discernment of when you need to stand your ground against certain energies. Masculine, he's learning that he actually has power. He's learning that, you know, he doesn't have to do things the way that things have always been done. He's learning that he's allowed to feel his emotions however his emotions tell him he feels. Like, he's allowed to live his truth, is what I'm hearing, okay? He's in love with his Divine Feminine. He has a huge crush on her, but he has a lot of people telling him, you're crazy, she's not worth it, she's not the one, but in his heart he knows she is. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm channeling so far. So now that we've gone through all of that, let's go ahead and see what y'all want to say to one another. Let's see. What do you want to say to your Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine? Oh, I forgot to ask I think we explained why people are trying to keep y'all apart. I think it's because of your mission. It's because of, you guys are planting seeds to bring others out of like confusion in some way. I don't know if you guys are going to be, maybe you guys are going to, work in faith. Maybe you're going to be working in some faith-based um, job together. I see you on a stage though, because of music. I keep seeing a stage. So you're definitely going to be talking to like crowds of people or influencing crowds of people in some way here. But I do see y'all on a stage. Anyways, Divine Feminine, what do you want to say to your masculine here? I feel brokenhearted because we aren't together, but I will not be a victim to this situation. I'm standing in my power with or without you. I feel so much passion for you, even after all this time. I want to show you, please come home. So yeah, I feel like that's going back, this energy is going back to that part in the song where it says, I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest man of your life. You're my survival, my living proof. So I feel like this masculine, divine feminine has really held on to the truth of who you are, right? Even if you guys have had some issues and separation and all of this, it's like the masculine, you're probably about the only person in his life that he really trusts, that he really knows. Even when you have to be like, when you tell him things he doesn't want to hear, like he knows that he can trust that you're coming from a place of love, that you're not trying to manipulate him or hurt him or overpower him the way others in his life have. Okay. And so he knows that. He may not have shown that to you, feminine, because you feel like he doesn't appreciate your love, or that he did not appreciate your love. I feel like you feel like this masculine just kind of broke your heart, and you feel like he wanted to victimize you, but you stood in your power and you didn't allow him to. But I feel like most of that energy was others in his circle that were victimizing you. These people that he struggles to stand up to, right? It's like his family's energies possibly, or his friends, whoever this is. It's like they keep telling this masculine everything that you're not, divine feminine, okay? It's like they do want to victimize you. And he may have believed that at one time, but I don't think he does. Let's see what he has to say, because I don't think he really believes any of what the picture they try to paint of you, divine feminine, right? He may go along with it, but I don't think he believes it. Yeah, look, victim. But he did feel like he was a victim of you. You told him you probably were the real victim here. I don't believe in victims, but you know what I'm saying? Like energetically, like you were the one who was actually being victimized, but it's like the roles were being reversed, and he's the one who felt like a victim. Okay? It says, I know I can go easily into victim mode. I'm trying to overcome that. It's been a pattern. I am brokenhearted that we aren't together. You guys are mirroring each other. The very first energy for both of y'all is saying the same things. I'm brokenhearted that we aren't together. My heart aches for you, but I won't let you know that. So he's scared to let you know how he feels. That's why he's having to break that pattern though. He's sitting in all these emotions of regret and sadness. But he's not revealing it to you, divine feminine, because he feels like he can't, because of this friend group or whoever the Three of Cups is that's around him, okay? But y'all, it's almost like you guys, it's almost like whatever happened between y'all here, it's like you both felt victimized by the other. You both felt like you were in the right. But I feel like y'all don't know the full story. I feel like these outside energies, these plants in your life, these energies that were planted in your life, I feel like it's almost like misinformation between the two of y'all that pitted y'all against one another. And it's like you guys trusted what your side of things was telling you, without actually getting a chance to get the truth from one another on whatever that was. And so you both left feeling like a victim. You both left this connection feeling victimized and feeling brokenhearted. This is part of y'all's story though, right? Whatever that is, it's part of your story. It's part of your mission, okay? This masculine is planning on reaching out to you soon in the near future. He's just waiting for the right time. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on, with him actually, because it's like he is waiting. He you don't, it's like Divine Feminine. I don't think you know how much this masculine actually loves you. You feel like he doesn't love you. You feel like he doesn't appreciate you, but you still bleed love for him. Right? Maybe that's why you're saying, I'm bleeding love. I carry these scars. Why? It's like, I love you. Why do I still love you? Why? It's like, Divine Feminine. Even though he didn't appreciate your love, it's like you trust in the strength of what you feel for him, kind of thing, right? What else does he want to say? Oh my goodness. I want you. So you feel like I don't appreciate you, Divine Feminine, but I actually want you. I crave you. I long to feel you. I won't tell you that. I want to show you. So he could be planning a surprise for you to kind of prove his love to you. It says, I know you are my counterpart. I do. I want to be able to come to you with my whole self. That's why he's healing right now. This is why I am silent. I am working on it and on me. This silence causes me pain too. I see you. I see you as free-spirited and exciting. I love that you are strong and independent. So he respects you. He's amazed by you, Divine Feminine. That's that energy. Okay? This right here is that energy of that first song that says, I'm amazed by you. What was the words that I channeled? I can hear your thoughts. I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. You just get better and better. Everything you do amazes me. He loves the smell of your skin. He loves your hair. He thinks it's so beautiful. Every time with you feels like the first time, and he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. That's the truth. Okay? That is the truth. He's just not revealing this to you at this time because of whatever's going on over here. So let's see about that. What is going on? What is this masculine dealing with that's holding him back right now? It's got to do with this Three of Cups. Maybe this masculine's reconciling with someone or reconciled with whoever this energy is, this Three of Cups is. Tell me about what is going on with the masculine in this Three of Cups. Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like he's dealing with another soulmate right now, Divine Feminine. The karmic, I'm hearing, okay? He's I don't know, there's some sort of addiction going on, okay? Yeah, that he's having to heal with this karmic soulmate before he can gain his freedom. He's got to close down some cycle with this karmic soulmate. So it's like he reconciled with a karmic soulmate right now because he has to heal something. So let's see what that is. Yeah, before he can walk away from the karmic, he's gonna have to heal, and that's what he's doing right now. Though with this Four Swords is all about healing. Okay, he's breaking a cycle. Four Swords to me represents breaking a cycle. It's like he was feeling stuck with. I feel like this Three of Cups is a karmic soulmate, another karmic lover. It could just be a family member, someone that he feels like was his wish fulfillment. Or no, okay, so this is someone who feels like he's their wish fulfillment. But it's like he wants to walk away from this energy. He knows he wants to walk away from this energy because, yeah, he needs to defend himself from this person. He wants to stand his ground to this person, but maybe there's other people that are telling him he's crazy for wanting to, like, leave this person and be with his Divine Feminine. Yeah, why can't you just be happy where you're at is what I'm hearing. And he's telling them, because I love my Divine Feminine. I love my Divine Feminine is what I'm getting here. He needs to love himself. Yeah, he's learning to love himself right now, Divine Feminine, so he can get in his King of Cups energy. He sees you as a Queen of Pentacles, very stable, independent, right? Strong. He sees you as very loyal and loving. This is how he sees you. How does he see the karmic that he's having to heal from right now, or heal? It's like he's got to do, there's something he has to do in order to, like, get the key out of this karmic cycle. What is that? What is the key for this masculine to get out of this karmic cycle, Spirit? The key is acknowledging the past. The key is speaking up about his past. Yeah. Emperor. Something about a controlling emperor in the past. Okay, so this could be like a father figure. Remember, somebody expects this masculine to toe the line, right? I feel like it could be like a controlling father figure who calls the shots on this masculine's lives, or life. I don't know why I said lives. Maybe it's been a long time. That could be who's in this masculine circle, controlling him in some way. He's got daddy issues that he's going to have to work through, is what I'm getting. Yeah, something about court. Daddy and court issues. Yeah, when he was a child. So there's something from when he was a child that has to do with his father and court that he needs to heal from in order to get his key to be able to move away from the karmic who is his jailer. Because that's what karmics are, guys. When we're in karmic connections with people, they're our jailers. They're the person that the enemy planted in our life to hold the keys to our freedom. They're the jailers, the karmic jailers, until we wake up and we see the truth about them. We heal the wounding. And then that means the karmic has to hand over your keys to your freedom once you do the healing. This masculine's healing something around his father in the past in a court case. Okay? Once he does that healing and just accepts, what does he need to accept about that situation? Once he accepts something about that situation, he's going to get free. Can we start over? Yeah, this is a father figure that wants to keep this masculine away from you, Divine Feminine. Okay, or it's maybe he's not even talking to to his father. I'm willing to give you more stability, but I need to know I am free. I have commitment issues. Is it safe to be vulnerable with you? This is his father's. This is a pattern he's taken from his father. Okay, this is that ancestral pattern that this masculine is supposed to heal within himself to get free from his karmic jail. Okay. And it has to do with his father. It has to do with finances, stability, right? It's like maybe he's looking at relationship through the eyes of money, okay? He needs to be free. He has commitment issues. He doesn't know how to be vulnerable. Can we start over? So there needs to be some sort of forgiveness with the father energy here. Let me just see. What needs to happen with this father energy? Yeah, he's got to cut his cord from this father energy. This father controls his life. Okay? This father has been maybe using stability, okay, to control this masculine's life. But this masculine has to gain his freedom from that. His commitment issues tie completely back to his father, a childhood wounding that happened with his father and some sort of court case. Maybe it was a bad divorce. Maybe his parents went through a bad divorce. I don't know. But he's going to have to cut his cords. That says, ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So whatever pattern this masculine is currently having to wake up to, realize, okay, it's part of his story, but it's also his ancestral pattern that comes from his father. That's what I'm seeing. If he wants his keys to freedom, he's going to have to face that. Recognize it, face it, heal it, come to terms with it, give forgiveness to his father and all others involved, right? Forgiveness is the key to everything. What about the Divine Feminine? What's she need to work on right now? Or what are you working on right now, Divine Feminine? Oh, you're clairvoyant. You're working on your intuition, Divine Feminine. It says you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Didn't I tell you you're some sort of like something in the collective here? Teaching, healing, and guidance. So right now you're working on trusting your intuition, Divine Feminine. The masculine's working on cutting himself free from his ancestral patterns, is what I'm seeing. You're both supported by your ancestors, though. You've got ascended masters here. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So this connection, you guys have protection over this connection because of who y'all are. Something about your mission, right? Your mission that it's got something to do with the children of the future. It's got something to do with like planting seeds of light, love, peace that are going to give the whole collective freedom. Freedom, I'm hearing. Okay? I mean, it's life-changing, world-changing things here. I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm seeing. Okay? Let me get some advice for the masculine and advice for the feminine, and then I'm going to go. Take what resonates, leave what does not fit. All right, so what do you want to say to the masculine, Spirit? What do you want to leave the masculine with? Okay, masculine, relax is what it says. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all that you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in your life. Okay? So the masculine's guardian angel is trying to get him to relax his anxiety, relax his fear, and open his heart. Believe in trust. Okay? Trust in all that he's being given intuitively, emotionally. Like, so masculine's opening his emotions, opening his heart chakra right now. Okay? It's like his ancestors, his guardian angels are saying, take a deep breath. Trust. You're gonna be able to get through whatever this is, masculine, okay? Instead of focusing on all the things that you don't want, masculine, all the pain of the past, focus on what is important, what brings you love. Focus on what you deem as important, what would make your life exciting and fresh and make you feel loved. Focus on love, masculine. That's what I'm hearing. What about for this feminine, this divine feminine over here? Okay, divine feminine, you got to let go of your guilt. If you have any guilt, you got to let it go, okay? And maybe, maybe that's how, I don't know, divine feminine. I think that's that energy that you had to already kind of overcome. So if you've already overcome letting people kind of control you, manipulate you based on guilt, right? Trying to use guilt against you. That's what Spirit's saying. Like, trust your intuition, how it's guiding you to deal with your guilt. Or the feeling of guilt that others may want to use to try to, like, control you. But it says, you do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do, from your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong, divine feminine. So maybe, there's been a picture painted that you're just this horrible person and you've done some wrong stuff, right? You victimized the masculine. I don't know. Spirit's telling you you're innocent. You've done nothing wrong. And it doesn't matter another's perception of you, divine feminine. God knows you. God knows what you've done, what you haven't done. And so don't let people use guilt to manipulate you, to control you, to try to confuse you. You're being told to stand your ground, defend yourself. Anybody who uses guilt to try to manipulate you, okay, no matter how much you love that person or how close you've been to that person or how much loyalty or how long you've known that person, you need to understand that whether they know it or not, they've been planted by the enemy, okay, in your life. And so you're going to have to set your boundaries against those type of energies, whoever they are, and not feel guilty about it and understand that you've done nothing wrong, okay? You don't need anyone else's approval to feel worthy of love and to love who you love. It's nobody else's opinion. Nobody has a right to tell you who you love, how you should love, or that you're not this or you're not that, okay? Don't trust your intuition. You're profoundly clairvoyant, divine feminine, okay? The ascended masters are with you, and you know, heal the guilt. If you've been carrying any type of guilt around, Spirit wants you to let it go, because you haven't, yes, speak your truth about it and release it. Vacuum away fear. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth. Don't be afraid. You know, me in the past, for example, people would say stuff about me, and I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to face the drama. It's better just not to stand up for myself, not to say nothing. So I wouldn't, right? I would keep my mouth shut. I would let people think whatever they needed to think, and yeah, I guess that's in a way you don't have to prove yourself, right? But at the same time, if you don't tell, if you let, what am I trying to say? Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Even if people don't agree, even if people try to say that you're not who you say you are and all of that, God knows who you are, you know who you are, and your masculine knows who you are. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't let people make you feel like you're something that you're not, that you should be ashamed, that you're guilty, that you've done something wrong. Don't that's what these plants in your life of these enemies, they want to try to use that against you. They want to plant a scenario. They want to paint a picture of who you are, divine feminine. Okay? It's not true. But if you allow them to feed off of your guilt, and you don't speak your truth, and you're afraid of people disagreeing, or people, pushing you away when you stand up for yourself, right? You can't do that. The way out of this cycle, divine feminine, is you're going to have to speak your truth. And you're going to have to do it unashamedly. You're going to have to do it without feeling guilty, and Spirit wants you not to feel like you've done something wrong, because you have not, okay? Don't do it with fear. Be willing to forgive. Forgive yourself. I had a friend just this week tell me that I had to forgive myself, and I was like, you know what? I know, you're right. It's easier said than done, right? But if you are holding on to guilt, that is a sure sign that you need to forgive yourself for some perceived wrong. Okay? We can't control things sometimes, divine feminine. We're asked to surrender, right? Surrender and trust, and allow God to do God's work. So, maybe, I know me personally, there's things that have taken place in my life where I felt like I could have done this, or I should have done that, or, why didn't I that, right? Like, you can't live in that energy. Just forgive yourself. Ask the angels to clear your mind and your body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness, okay? Because if you are in this state of peacefulness, you're going to recognize when people are using guilt to manipulate, okay? And that's discernment, right? That was what your lesson was. Discernment. You're learning discernment of how people have used guilt, and even if you haven't done anything wrong, just them painting a picture that makes you feel guilty, right? How that's been able to play out in your life and been used against you, okay? That's what you're gaining discernment about. And masculine, he's having to learn how to relax and just let shit go, and to take his power back from whoever he needs to cut his cords with, which was like a father figure who may be using stability, or just, using some sort of manipulation of. It's like this masculine wants this emperor's love, this father figure's love so much that he may not ever really truly get from this father figure, right? It's like this masculine's going to have to stop trying to prove himself to this father and set himself free, okay? And realize where his commitment issues come from, is what I'm getting. So anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to stop rambling. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I love you so much. Please like, share, or subscribe. Bye.